Show us your holiday baking masterpiece. Welcome back to another episode of UNT's Great Holiday Baking Challenge. As always, 3 teams of 2 will face off to create the most stunning, delicious dish utilizing a secret ingredient. When the clock starts, you will have exactly 4 years to... You will have exactly 1 hour to complete your creations.
That is not a lot of time.
And now, Eagles, here is your secret ingredients. Gingerbread! Pre-baked at exactly 250 degrees, each team must create a house using only gingerbread, frosting, and candy. The time starts now, Eagles, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go Mean Green!
Where do we start?
I don't know. Here.
They're gonna have to work together if they want to succeed in this competition. The pressure is on. Team 3 is really showing some spirit, but the clock is ticking. Let's see how this gingerbread crumbles.
Well, Mia, I haven't done a gingerbread house, but maybe we can start it like this, maybe?
Well, I have, so
Oh my gosh!
maybe like this.
Is she sorting candies by color? Okay. Just look at them work their holiday magic. With just 30 minutes left, the pressure is on. Let's go down to the floor with our sideline reporter. Lucky, how are the contestants doing? Thanks, Lucky. Well, all right then. Each team is hard at work. Who will be our next UNT Holiday Baking Champion? Here at UNT, creativity, perseverance, and innovation soar. The time is now.
David, how much time do we have left?
I don't know.
You have 20 minutes left. 20 minutes left on the clock.
Oh my God, Mia, we have 20 minutes. Let me help.
Just look at that teamwork. That does not look stable.
David, be careful. David!
Oh no! In a terrible turn of events, Team 2's gingerbread house has fallen. This is a huge setback for them. You hate to see it.
Mia, I am so sorry.
Time is ticking. What's this? Scrappy seems to be planning something with Team 2. Lucky, can you hear what's happening? This is completely unprecedented, but with only 10 minutes left on the clock, there is no time to waste. If there's going to be a champion today, they must think quick. That was a competition for the books. Before we reveal your final creations, let me introduce our celebrity judge. President of the University of North Texas and culinary connoisseur extraordinaire, Neil Smatresk. And now it's time for the big moment. Show us your holiday baking masterpiece. This is truly incredible. A scale model of UNT's historic Hurley Administration Building made entirely from gingerbread. But the opinion that really matters is that of our celebrity judge, Neil.
I have to say, I was really concerned when I saw the preparation. But I think what you've done today is proof that we're better when we work together. By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, I hereby confer upon each of you the title Champions of the UNT Great Holiday Baking Challenge.
Unbelievable! For the first time in UNT Holiday Baking Challenge history, the teams came together, supported one another, and found a path to success. Brings a tear to my eye.
Happy holidays, everybody, and go Mean Green!
Look up here. Come such a long way, Miko. 1, 2, 3.
Mom, Dad, I got it.
You're right, Mom. I have.
Very proud of him. Very proud. It's been a long time.
I'm still in shock. Never thought I'd overcome it, but I finally got it done.
I for sure thought I was going to drop out at some point, but I didn't, and I made it.
We've been dating since 8th grade. We couldn't do it without our family being here. We're both psych majors. We both got into our master's programs. I think we definitely needed everybody here to get to where we are.
I'm so relieved. I'm so excited to just get out in the workforce, honestly.
It kept my spirit strong, kept me encouraged, kept me laughing, kept me smiling all through college. So I really appreciated them just being in my corner and just rooting for me the whole time.
I'm just proud that she pushed through.
And for them to persevere and still reach their goals, just amazingly proud.
It means opportunity to me. It means that I can move forward knowing that I have my education, I can pursue anything I want to.
I'm proud of her. You know, she has a 4.0 GPA. She's worked 4 years to complete 2 degrees. She's gone to school every single summer, every single winter. She's done everything that I was never able to do.
Victoria!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of North Texas Fall 2023 Commencement Ceremony for the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Our ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Please take this opportunity to turn off all cell phones and other electronic devices. For the safety of our candidates and guests, only authorized press, university photographers, staff, and graduates are permitted on the Coliseum floor. We hope you will enjoy this ceremony and remember it fondly for many years to come. Because this is a special day for all of our graduates, we ask you to stay until the end of the ceremony so that everyone will feel honored by your presence. Now, please stand as you are able and remain standing for the processional and the national anthem. Faculty representatives from each department and program are carrying the banners at today's ceremony. The banner carriers are Dr. Jeff Doty from the Department of English, Dr. Tracy Everbach, Department of Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism, Dr. Michael Weiss, Department of History, Suzanne McCutcheon, Department of Integrative Studies and Social Science, Dr. David Kaplan, Department of Philosophy and Religion, Dr. Gloria Cox, Department of Political Science, Dr. Jingyu Jung, Department of Spanish, and Dr. Christoph Weber, Department of World Languages, Literature, and Cultures. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Platform Party, Dr. Neil Smatras, President of the University of North Texas, Dr. Albert Bimper, Executive Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Dr. Andrea Miller, Dean of the Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism, Dr. Steve Cobb, College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Associate Dean for Administrative Affairs, Ms. Catherine Gould-Cullivan, College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Associate Dean for Physical and Human Resources, Mr. Ernest Martinez, Vice Chair, UNT Alumni Association Board of Directors, Dr. Adam Fine, Vice President for Digital Strategy and Innovation and Chief Digital Officer, Ms. Dorcas Basisi, President, Student Government Association and Mace Bearer.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Albert Bimper, and I proudly serve as Executive Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. I want to welcome all of our guests to campus here today. Thank you to all of you here in the audience, the families and friends of these accomplished students, as you have come to join us in their celebration of their tremendous achievements. Allow me to also extend my sincere appreciations to a few individuals for joining us this afternoon. First, thank you to our fine musicians, the UNT Wind Orchestra conducted by Dr. Andrew Troxel, and our vocalist, Ms. Natasha Becker, and pianist, Dr. Yashwin Lee, for their inspiring rendition of that national anthem. Additionally, and I would also like to especially acknowledge and thank our president, Dr. Neil Smatras, for being with us today. As we gather this afternoon, it is important that we take a moment to acknowledge the land in which we reside on this occasion. To recognize the land is an expression of gratitude and appreciation to those whose territory we reside on, and a way of honoring the indigenous people who have been living and working on the land from time immemorial. UNT acknowledges with respect that the land we are on today is the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Wichita and Caddo affiliated nations and peoples. We recognize the indigenous peoples as original stewards of this land and all the relatives within it. As these words of acknowledgement are spoken and heard, the ties nations have to their traditional homelands are renewed and reaffirmed. It is important to seek to understand the long existing history that has brought us to reside on this land and to seek to understand our place within that history. This acknowledgement is the education and inclusion we must demonstrate in recognizing our institutional history, responsibility, and commitment. The College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences is the intellectually radiant cornerstone of the University of North Texas. The liberal arts approach to teaching, learning, and discovery is the embodiment of the heart and soul of UNT's heritage as a public university. A question often asked, and one we should not shy away from, is what is the role of a liberal arts education today? Our society today, experienced locally, nationally, and globally, is stricken by both modern and age-old challenges that call on talented and determined individuals to rise to these challenges that are both daunting and encouraging. Something all of us can agree on in this arena is that there is no shortage of work for these students. The unfinished work of the generations before you now defines the test of your generation's will, determination, and courage to confront the complexity of human struggle and suffering while blazing a path for the advancement of humanity for all. A liberal arts and social sciences education harnesses the power of transformation and improves lives. An education rooted in our liberal arts heritage enables individuals to develop strong, durable, transferable, and practical skills such as communication, critical analysis, teamwork, empathy, creative thinking, and problem solving. You will leave this campus today with these skills and the knowledge to improve lives across the state of Texas and far beyond. You are part of a liberal arts and social sciences community, which includes more than 8,900 currently enrolled undergraduate majors and an enormous alumni network that stretches coast to coast across this nation and has alumni all around the world. You join them in achieving an education that includes an in-depth study of your specific discipline, a broadened knowledge of the wider world of culture and society, and an investigation of the entirety of the human experience. On behalf of the leadership and faculty of class, as well as the leadership of our university and UNT system, I thank you deeply for choosing to become part of the ever-growing and ever-impactful class community at UNT. And congratulations for meeting the rigorous academic challenges presented by your studies. I now have the honor of introducing our president, Dr. Neil Smostritz. Please welcome President Smostritz to the podium, who will recognize our graduates and share a few thoughts of his own for this momentous occasion.
Thank you, Dean Bimper. How you doing? Yeah, I see some smiles out there. I suspect they're well-earned, and I'm really happy that you're here with us today. This represents a big day. You know, for you, this is a moment in time, but if you think about it, you are connected through 133 years of people being at this university. And you know, the dean mentioned where this land was first held and who held it. Interestingly enough, in 1890, when this university was formed, it was a normal school to train teachers to make the world a better place. And the first class consisted of our indigenous peoples and women. And so we've kind of been celebrating diversity all along, and we've been celebrating how we can make the place better by working with the people who live in our community, who represent us. We're proud to be a Tier 1 institution. We're proud to be a Hispanic-serving and minority-serving institution. And you have been steeped in the cauldron of inclusiveness in a way that will benefit you as you move out into the world. You know, it's important that I just stop for a second and say, boy, does the world need your help and your leadership. We've arrived at a time when We don't even appear to be able to have civil discourse anymore, especially in the highest ranks of those who govern. We've got wars popping up. We've got totalitarian governments all around. We've got climate change, global warming. We've got a wealth divide between the haves and the have-nots like we've never seen before. And we need to fix it. One of the things I love most when I look out at our students is that about 41% of our students are first generation. How many of you are first generation? Yeah, I love that. Now, it's not that I don't love those who have had parents or others who have gotten higher education, so let's not get that wrong. It's just that part of being a state institution is to transform a population, to change how we create an informed citizenry, how we build a social mobility elevator, how we contribute to workforce and economic development through you. And now you have a chance to change your lives. When you are a first-generation student and you graduate from college, all kinds of crazy things happen. The first thing is that the members of your family will enjoy a better quality of life because of you. The next thing that will happen is that your brothers and sisters will be more likely to go to college. And after that, your nieces and nephews. You are a role model, whether you know it or not. And I hope you value that being a role model, because you can help pay it forward by changing other people's lives, by encouraging them to do what you have done so successfully. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for the future. And there's never been a time when we needed your leadership more in this crazy world we live in. So I want to take a break for a second here. Audience, you notice we get kind of crazy medieval in these outfits that we're wearing, don't we? I mean, I don't wear this every day. I'm just saying. I see this young gentleman over here. I'm pointing right at you. Stand up. Okay. Wow. Oh, no, you got to stay standing up. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, take it down a notch. A star is born. We wear all kinds of crazy stuff here. First of all, we wear robes. Robes are a signature feature of graduation everywhere in the world. And they probably originated in the dusty old, cold, dank halls of England in the medieval times where it was cold and you wore a robe. Now, as you got along, you didn't just wear a robe. If you were a faculty member or a professor, you got to wear a hood. And this is a hood. You'll see some people up on this stage who have these pretty things around their neck. These hoods were probably actually the original hoodie, and they kept you warm while you were lecturing and stomping about in the old cold rooms. But what you see on this young gentleman here is an array of stoles like I've hardly ever seen before, okay? And stoles denote membership in various organizations and sometimes honors. You can see a fraternity stole. You can see a stole representing the university. And I don't know what the bottom one is, the rainbow one. What's that one? Oh, class of 2023 stole. That's very pretty. Along with that, he's got a number of cords around his neck. And the cords also represent a series of honors. We have many different cords. We have cords for graduating with various honors, magna summa or cum laude. We have cords representing service in the military. We have cords representing other types of activities like community activities. These all speak to someone who's been very engaged in this university and someone who's gone out of their way to be involved in deep ways with many different activities. So thank you very much. You're a good sport. Please sit down. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is that some of you are launching yourself into a future where you've got it nailed. You know what you're going to do. Maybe you have a job offer already, or you're working a job and this will advance you. And some of you probably aren't quite sure, like I was. I think I did something like 14 different jobs before I decided to go back to grad school. I didn't know what I was going to do. That's okay. How many of you absolutely know what you're doing next year? Yeah, it's the minority of hands, but still a good representation. I'm glad. For those of you who figured it out, congratulations, and you've picked a career path, and you've probably, you're progressing well down that path. For those of you who haven't, don't worry. It's going to be okay. You can move through a few different kinds of things. And in the swirl of deciding what it is you're going to do and picking a career, you will advance towards goals that you can't even imagine yet. I mean, the job market is changing faster than it's ever changed. Think about this. We've got how many people 10 years ago would have said, oh yeah, I'm going into AI. You know, I'm going to run, I don't know, data analytics for big companies. These are all new careers, new age careers, and the world keeps changing. And as graduates of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, I would like to think that you are particularly prepared with the soft skills that you need to do well in any marketplace, and with the reasoning skills, qualitative, quantitative reasoning skills, communication skills that you'll need to be successful. So you're going to find your path. Don't worry, it's going to work out. Even if you swirl for a little while, all that does is add experience to your portfolio and your resume and make you stronger. And don't be afraid about making mistakes. I've made more than my fair share. Each mistake is a lesson, and each lesson makes you stronger. So, I'm excited about you. Now, I have a whole bunch of stuff here I haven't read, and it's about how smart you are and how hard you've worked, and that's all true. But the thing that matters most to me right now is that you're sitting here at the end of one race, and you finish strong. But it doesn't matter how strong you finish, it's how strong you are when you start the next race. So I'm wishing you all a great race. I'm wishing you all a wonderful few years in which you really discover what it is you want to do and where you're going. And I'm excited for you. And along the way, I want you to remember just a couple things. First, you're joining a monstrous alumni network, 470,000 plus alum who are out there and want to connect. So don't be afraid to use the network. The second thing I want to tell you is that none of us make it through this journey of growth by ourselves. In your case, it's your loved ones who are here watching you today, your friends, your family. They've been supporting you all along, and I'd like you to take a moment and please give them a giant round of applause. And of course, where would you be if you didn't have mentors and teachers who cared about you along the way? Behind us on the stage, we have world-class faculty members that are as good as any university anywhere in the world, faculty members who cared about you, who counseled you, who advised you. I would like to hear how well they've done, but don't tell me, tell them. For those who you've been in contact with, one of the things that keeps us going is that communication back and forth. When you succeed, let us know. When you're struggling, let us help. When you're worried about the next step and you need someone to give you sage wisdom, drop us a line. An email lifts us all up. Connecting with students, remembering why we wake up every morning because we believe in this mission, is the thing that I most cherish about this job. So I thank all of you. You give us a reason to be. And for that, we're all thankful. So, it's time to get this graduation show on the road. And I'll say, Everybody, let's congratulate with a giant round of applause the graduating class of 2023. And once again, I'll leave you with my favorite three words: go mean green.
Thank you, President Smostras. Next, I have the honor of recognizing those students who have not only completed their degree, but have done so with distinction. Undergraduate candidates whose overall grade point averages are from 3.5 through 3.69 graduate cum laude with praise. Of the students from the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, there are 55 graduating cum laude. Would those students present today please stand if you are able and be recognized? Please be seated. Candidates whose GPAs are from 3.7 through 3.89 graduate magna cum laude with high praise. Of the students from the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, there are 44 graduating magna cum laude. Would those students present today please stand if you are able and be recognized? Please be seated. And those candidates whose GPAs are from 3.9 through a perfect 4.0 graduate summa cum laude with highest praise. Of the students graduating from the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, there are 32 graduating summa cum laude. Would those students present today please stand if you are able and be recognized? At this time, would all candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise, if you're able, and remain standing? President Smostras, on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
On the recommendation of the faculty and your dean, and by the power vested in me by the state of Texas through the UNT System Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you are certified, with all the rank, with all the privilege, honors pertaining thereto. It is now time for me to tell the audience to celebrate the newest graduates in the universe. Congratulations to all of you.
All right, please be seated. And now, will the marshals please bring candidates forward to cross the stage and be recognized?
And here we go.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of English. Shannon Elizabeth Alexander. Abigail C. Borak, summa cum laude. Shanoa Burleson. Chloe Caldwell.
Chloe Caldwell.
Chloe Caldwell. Hannah Cho, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Page Dorsey, cum laude. Philip L. Guillen II, summa cum laude. Marissa L. Hernandez, summa cum laude. Joseph Stephen Hodap. Mackenzie Page Hollingsworth, summa cum laude. Melody J. Young Kang, cum laude. George E. Kyle, cum laude.
Trey Mitchell Lacey, cum laude.
Grayson D. Long. Ashlyn Janine Maxwell. Vanessa Mendez, summa cum laude. Jalen Hope Morgan, magna cum laude. Marie K. Newman, magna cum laude. Cassidy Lynette Norton.
Casey C. Obi.
Nicholas Anthony Oliver. Ashlyn Augusta Pate, magna cum laude. Kaylee Francis Reyes. Kelly Jean Rowe, summa cum laude. Elena K. Shuffler. Clara Beth Tollison.
Martha Bethany Van Slyke, summa cum laude.
Brooke M. Wade. Jordan Rose Wason, magna cum laude. Rachel Louise Webb. Bria Elizabeth Williams. Natalia Zaragoza.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of English.
Presenting the candidates from the Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism. Emerson Kate Adams. Chinyere Winifred Aquechiyama, cum laude. Caroline de la Garza. John M. Anderson, magna cum laude. William J. Baxter. Sebastian Keith Blunt.
Mark Anthony Barrera.
Michael John Brookshire. Blake Reagan Brown. Crystal Ann Catalina Brown, magna cum laude. Kirsty Helen Busa. Camille Elise Carter. Aubrey P. Compton. Jaime Edgar Corona. Grace Nicole Cowart, summa cum laude. Kennedy C. Fowler. Frida M. Garcia. Marisa Patricia Garcia. Trevin A. Garrett. Piper N. Gifford, magna cum laude.
Robert Brennan Henley.
Cassidy Page Henderson. Megan B. Holter. Matthew Joseph Aya, cum laude. Nabila Iqbal, cum laude. DeLeon James.
Lindy Ellen Jenkins, summa cum laude.
Don Shay Johnson. Naomi L. Jones, cum laude. Robin Elise Key. Josiah M. Kinman.
Ivy Lee.
Joseph Bryant Long. Alexia F. Lopez, cum laude. Nina E. Melishkevich, summa cum laude. Maya O. Morrison, cum laude. Madison S. Myers, magna cum laude. Catherine Grace Nooner.
Max Carlos Norris, magna cum laude.
Christine Apio Odweso, magna cum laude. Shania Denise Parker. Leticia B. Peralta, cum laude. Isabella F. Quintanilla, magna cum laude. Abigail A. Reed. Avery Gray Rico, cum laude. Aiden G. Runnels. Hania Said. Aiden Gregory Sutton. Kayla M. Swetnam, magna cum laude. Adrita Tasneem. Samantha Lauren Thornfelt, summa cum laude. Valerie Erica Tunn, magna cum laude. Ashley Diana Ward. Grace C. West, cum laude.
Hugo Humberto Vizcaína Zing, summa cum laude. Gabriela Marie Watkins. Austin D. Wright, cum laude.
Alfredo Padron. Ryan Leary, cum laude.
Sarah Kathleen Wiley. Pedro D. Yavarino, cum laude.
Abigail Miriam Zuniga.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of History. Jessica Stephanie Arroyo. Timothy A. Ballard. Robert M. Baum, cum laude.
Zachariah Balbina.
Samuel Clark Bethay. Megan Ann Butler. Mackenzie Faith Childress, magna cum laude.
Addison Renee Eanes.
Holden Nicholas Grayson Eggert, cum laude. Oziyama Chiamaka Izenwa, cum laude. Ashley Farco, cum laude. Rebecca G. Hedrick. Ryan Matthew Heldman. Abigail Hernandez. Lachey Isha Huey. Matthew Page Inderhees, cum laude. Jadarian Tremaine Jenkins, magna cum laude. Alfonso Kirk. Bais Lena. Joseph Michael Lindsay. Marisol P. Lopez. Lizbeth Martinez, cum laude. Caleb James Matchett. Stephanie Danielle McDonald. Lauren H. Miller, summa cum laude. Viviana Moreno Gomez. Julia C. Mugi.
Sean Gregory Odrowski.
Victoria Mayan Potts. Logan Bryce Rios, cum laude. James Marshall Smith. Catherine M. Twitchell, summa cum laude. Haley Hope Van Horn. Andres Vela. Matthew Paul Walker, cum laude. Joseph Willis Wesolowski. Taylor Madison White, magna cum laude. Eric Zhongyang Tong, summa cum laude.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of History.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Philosophy and Religion. Giselle Barbosa. Coley Ray Davis.
Jenny Lee Perkins. Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Philosophy and Religion.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Political Science. Mark Chris Alred. Kimberly Amezcua. Karen Cecilia Angulo, summa cum laude. Sean Stephen Berry.
Estefany Alejandra Herrera Bedengort.
Emma G. Cook, magna cum laude. Annie L. De La Cruz. Alma Rose Fawaz. Victoria Elizabeth Marie Ferguson. Daniela Caridad Gonzalez. Ashley Nicole Harris. Mac Drew Keister. Joseph Allen Krennick. Fabiana Michelle Lazo, magna cum laude. Peyton Samuel Murphy. Uchechi Okechukwu Nwaro. Saul Isaac Reza. Jesse Jr. Reyna. Brianna K. Rodriguez. Alexandra Ashley Sakal.
Andrea Tamez, summa cum laude.
Sarah E. Trevino, summa cum laude.
Juan Velasquez, magna cum laude.
Hannah Aurora Wills, cum laude.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Political Science.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Spanish. Sabrina Giselle Azcura Jimenez. Kira Eileen Chapman. Eli Colin, summa cum laude. Giovanna Jeanette Morales Rodriguez. Stephanie A. Salas, magna cum laude. Juan A. Sotelo. Stacy Marie Turner. Daniela Fernanda Villanueva Verde.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Spanish.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of World Languages, Literatures, and Cultures. Sofia R. Dominguez. Alexandra Eilish Hawthorne, magna cum laude. Tracy Henderson. Kobe Guadalupe Martinez, summa cum laude. Courtney L. Rubian, cum laude. Vincent Sexton.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of World Languages, Literatures, and Cultures.
Presenting the candidates from Integrative Studies. Philip John Abramo. Caroline Grace Ackle.
Ethan R. Adams.
Io Praise Adei, cum laude. Brianna Dean Affman, summa cum laude. Nathaniel Almaguer. Shayla Renee Anderson. Levi Pierce Arnold, magna cum laude. Shahad Babakar. Jonathan Christian Barrera. Ken Claudio Beltran. Ashley Elizabeth Bridges.
Patrick Sean Brossard Jr.
Alea Monet Brown.
Addison A. Birch.
Raven Renee Bustos. Melanie Guadalupe Carrasco. Tyler Chase Carver. Nelson John Chavis.
Donald Earl Cleveland. Laura June Coate.
Morris Russell Coe. Jordan Keyshawn Coleman. Nolan L. Cooper. Gemini Logan Correa.
Alex Crane, magna cum laude.
Chardonnay R. Cruz.
Jarrett Walker Dixon.
Amaya N. Dieterman, cum laude. Kylie Ray Dubin.
Michaela L. Eccles.
Daquan Irvin.
David Blake Elliott.
Andrea Guadalupe Espino Mendoza. Brittany Denise Few. Tatum Forbes, summa cum laude.
Cody B. Ford. Nicholas Sage Gallo.
Samantha Marie Gomez. Matthew B. Graham. Shekinah Arnett LaCharlin Green. Brady D. Gropey. Khalil J. Harris. Heather Rose Hatch. Alyssa Grace Higgins. Christopher Adam Hume. Omar Iglesias.
Enoch Lee Jackson Jr.
Mario Jimenez Jr.
Michael D. Jones. Matthew N. Jones.
Johnny Burnett Jordan Jr. Ebony Jacqueline Kelly.
Azmir Khan. Jalen Otagibe King. Joshua David Corman. Jalen DeAndre Lane.
William L. Latu.
Caitlin Hart LaBeouf.
Giancarlos R. Lai. Dakota D. Linneberry, cum laude. Braden L. Latrell. Taylor Preston McKenzie. Haley M. McKenzie. John R. McMichael. Kali Jordan Metzler, cum laude. Mahaley Savannah Miller, cum laude. Ethan J. Joaquin Montelango.
Larry Moore.
Azalea Ty Silva Brown. Lizbeth Nava. Brianne Faith Oliver. Mallory Jane O'Neill. magna cum laude. Nicole Olachi Onwabuchu. Victor Ortiz. Cassidy Rose Overstreet, cum laude.
Ellison Quaid Parker.
Mary Catherine Parks. Eduardo Abraham Peña. Devin G. Pendleton. Abigail Rose Powers. Lauren Kelly Quintanilla. Kyra Danae Raven, magna cum laude. Scarlett Reed. Emily Nicole Rivera. Molly Elizabeth Robinson. Kiera Alexis Rougeau.
Anna Grace Marie Sawyers. Sawyer Gray Scott.
Teresa Elizabeth Simmons, cum laude. Cassie Ray Smith.
Darrell Eric Smith Blair.
Rebecca Marie Stockwell.
Preston J. Sudus.
Moy Gizacho Teso. Aiden Nicholas Trusty, magna cum laude.
Monica Velasco.
Lydia Vinson, cum laude. George Lawrence Velasquez V. Jenna M. Wild. Tanner Jacob Wills. Justin Donovan Wilson. Emily Ann Wingate. Summer Wood. Austin Stephen Yellman. Paula Yobwe.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of Integrative Studies and Social Science.
Presenting the candidates from Social Science. Melina Chabel Castillo, cum laude. Parker Leah Chaplin. Sabrina Kayleen Gulick, magna cum laude. Riley Michelle Hodges, summa cum laude. Ruben Lunar. Sarah Christina Orozco. Aliyah Zara Kazi, cum laude.
Alexis Renee Ramos.
Lee S. Ryder, magna cum laude. Forrest R. Whitford, summa cum laude.
Join me in recognizing those graduates from the Department of Social Science.
Let's give these amazing graduates another warm round of applause. Hello, my name is Ernest Martinez, Vice Chair of the UNT Alumni Association Board of Directors, and I am honored to stand before you. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on your extraordinary achievement. Earning a degree is a monumental accomplishment, and it's a testament to your unwavering determination and resilience. During my time at UNT, I've come to realize that our university is more than just a place. It's a vibrant and thriving community. Beyond your personal achievements, your UNT degree signifies your membership in an inclusive, compassionate, and innovative alumni family. Today, you are joining a powerful network of leaders and changemakers across the nation and around the world. Wherever life takes you, remember that the UNT community is always here, ready to support you on your journey. Now it's time for you to become an integral part of this network and create your own unique legacy. As you venture forth to pursue your passions, rest assured that your alma mater will stand with you at every stage of your life and career. The UNT Alumni Association is a special organization, fostering connections between our students and graduates, and we're dedicated to ensuring you have the most robust support of the Mean Green Network long after you've received your diploma. We hope you will stay engaged with your alma mater through the Alumni Association. Join us at alumni events, participate in our online Mean Green Mentors program, connect with us on social media, and share your successes so we can celebrate alongside you. From time to time, take a moment to reflect on your journey as a UNT student. Then, with newfound confidence, set your sights on making a lasting impact on the world, knowing that you have the lifelong support of your university. Your Mean Green community is incredibly proud of you and excited to watch you go out and make a difference in the world. Lastly, to our graduates with class rings, it's time to turn your rings so the University of North Texas faces outward. This tradition symbolizes your readiness to embrace the world. We hope you will continue wearing your UNT ring with pride. To all our graduates, always remember that you're an integral part of a community that believes in you and cares deeply about your future. Welcome to our alumni family. Congratulations, and go Mean Green.
We've almost reached the conclusion of the ceremony, but we have one more special tradition. Class graduates, it's now my honor to instruct you to move the tassel on your cap to the left side to proclaim your new status as college graduates and UNT alumni. Congratulations. Before we conclude, I know you will want to join me in thanking our vocalist, Ms. Natasha Becker, and pianist, Dr. Yashwin Lee, and our announcer, Mr. Russ Stuckel of Texas Academy Mathematics and Science, and our ASL interpreters, Kaylee Floyd and Kim Vasquez. This ceremony would not be possible if it were not for the tremendous efforts of our audio, visual, and technology engineers, as well as Ms. Lisa Whitby, our class marshals, and the countless staff working behind the scenes, all leading up to this very moment. Please join me in showing our gratitude for their commitment to the excellence of UNT. Finally, it goes without saying that many of you would not be here today if it were not for the support of family, friends, faculty, and your fellow students. Graduates, I would like to offer you the opportunity to stand one last time, if you're able, and join me in applauding those who helped you earn your degree. As you remain standing, I would like to invite everyone else to rise, if you're able, for the conclusion of the ceremony. Ms. Natasha Becker will lead us in singing the alma mater, after which the marshals will lead the recessional. Our best wishes to each of you for the fine futures as graduates and alumni of UNT's College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. May each of you continue to soar. And maybe one last time, go Mean Green.
Sing glory to the green, singing glory to the white, for we know our university is striving for the right. Down the corridor of years, we'll forget the joys and tears, but North Texas